Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Add details, as to an account or idea. Clarify the meaning of and discourse in a learned way, usually in writing. Make large. Become larger or bigger. Make larger. She enlarged the flower beds. Add details, as to an account or idea. Clarify the meaning of and discourse in a learned way, usually in writing. Become wider. His pupils were dilated. Make more complex, intricate, or richer. Add details, as to an account or idea. Clarify the meaning of and discourse in a learned way, usually in writing. She elaborated on the main ideas in her dissertation. Marked by complexity and richness of detail. An elaborate lace pattern. Work out in detail. Elaborate a plan. Developed or executed with care and in minute detail. The elaborate register of the inhabitants prevented tax evasion. Produce from basic elements or sources, change into a more developed product. The bee elaborates honey. Exaggerate or make bigger. Add details, as to an account or idea. Clarify the meaning of and discourse in a learned way, usually in writing. Expand the influence of. Extend in one or more directions. The dough expands. Grow vigorously. Become larger in size or volume or quantity. His business expanded rapidly. Make bigger or wider in size, volume, or quantity. Expand the house by adding another wing. Add details, as to an account or idea. Clarify the meaning of and discourse in a learned way, usually in writing. Add details, as to an account or idea. Clarify the meaning of and discourse in a learned way, usually in writing. State. Add details, as to an account or idea. Clarify the meaning of and discourse in a learned way, usually in writing. State. Add details, as to an account or idea. Clarify the meaning of and discourse in a learned way, usually in writing. Become round, plump, or shapely. Make fat or plump. Add details, as to an account or idea. Clarify the meaning of and discourse in a learned way, usually in writing. Exaggerate or make bigger. Make large. Blow up an image. Cause to burst with a violent release of energy. Add details to. To swell or cause to enlarge. Fill with gas or air. Burst and release energy is through a violent chemical or physical reaction. Get very angry and fly into a rage. Make large. Increase in size, volume or significance. To enlarge beyond bounds or the truth. Finish a task completely. Become clear. Make free from confusion or ambiguity. Make clear. Free the throat, by making a rasping sound. Make clear and more comprehensible. Make free from confusion or ambiguity. Make clear. Make clear and more comprehensible. Make clear and more comprehensible. Clarify the mystery surrounding her death. Make clear by removing impurities or solids, as by heating. Clarify the butter. The amount by which something increases. They proposed an increase of 15% in the fare. The act of increasing something. He gave me an increase in salary. A quantity that is added. A process of becoming larger or longer or more numerous or more important. The increase in unemployment. A change resulting in an increase. The increase is scheduled for next month. Become bigger or greater in amount. The amount of work increased. Make bigger or more. The boss finally increased her salary. Pass into a condition gradually, take on a specific property or attribute, become. Develop and reach maturity. Undergo maturation. Come to have or undergo a change of physical features and attributes. Come into existence. Take on form or shape. Cultivate by growing, often involving improvements by means of agricultural techniques. We grow wheat here. Grow emotionally or mature. Become attached by or as if by the process of growth. The tree trunks had grown together. Become larger, greater, or bigger. Expand or gain. Cause to grow or develop. He grows vegetables in his backyard. Increase in size by natural process. Corn doesn't grow here. Evolve so as to lead to a new species or develop in a way most suited to the environment. Become more focused on an area of activity or field of study. Be specific about. Devote oneself to a special area of work. Suit to a special purpose. A small part that can be considered separately from the whole. It was perfect in all details. A temporary military unit. An isolated fact that is considered separately from the whole. Several of the details are similar. A crew of workers selected for a particular task. A detail was sent to remove the fallen trees. Assigned to a specific task. The ambulances were detailed to the fire station. Extended treatment of particulars. The essay contained too much detail. Provide details for. Clarify by giving an example of. Be characteristic of. State. Set forth one's reasons. Leave. Be specific about. Clarify by giving an example of. Depict with an illustration. Supply with illustrations. Illustrate a book with drawings. An occurrence of something. Another instance occurred yesterday. Clarify by giving an example of. An item of information that is typical of a class or group. Be specific about. Decide upon or fix definitely. Specify the parameters. Determine the essential quality of. Specify as a condition or requirement in a contract or agreement. Make an express demand or provision in an agreement. Select something or someone for a specific purpose. Design or destine. Be specific about. Could you please specify your criticism of my paper? Define clearly. Evolve so as to lead to a new species or develop in a way most suited to the environment. Become more focused on an area of activity or field of study. She specializes in Near Eastern history. Be specific about. Devote oneself to a special area of work. She specializes in honeybees. Suit to a special purpose. Specialize one's research. Exaggerate or make bigger. Increase in size, volume or significance. To enlarge beyond bounds or the truth. Increase the volume of. Amplify sound. Become more intense. His dislike for raw fish only deepened in Japan. Make more intense, stronger, or more marked. This event only deepened my convictions. Become deeper in tone. Her voice deepened when she whispered the password. Make deeper. They deepened the lake so that bigger pleasure boats could use it. A large quantity of written matter. He wrote reams and reams. A quantity of paper, 480 or 500 sheets. 1 ream equals 20 quires. Enlarge with a reamer. Ream a hole. Remove by making a hole or by boring. The dentist reamed out the debris in the course of the root canal treatment. Squeeze the juice out of a fruit with a reamer. Ream oranges. The act of taking and printing photographs. The occupation of taking and printing photographs or making movies. The process of producing images of objects on photosensitive surfaces. The act of taking and printing photographs.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.